Well, I just wanted to make a podcast about people, about their stories. Everybody's special. Welcome to Special Nobody. It's okay. Shh, no, we're not doing this. I'm going to go look in. Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Come here.
I definitely should. I should have left her.
What name do you like?
I should definitely be
Get
used
closer.
to putting something this to my mouth.
Put it close to your mouth, honey.
I shouldn't be afraid of it, huh?
We like it loud here. Okay.
Okay, is this better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, it's round and thick, so I should be used to it. Most don't spit at me. I'm good.
Wait, so do you like Joshua or Josh?
Joshua.
Joshua, right? Josh was gross, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like fine.
I let my family get away with it. Who am I to tell them different?
It's like your name. Someone, if they call me like, oh my God, if I was called Lori, I would just die.
But that's not your name.
That's not my name.
Right.
That's not my. I can't do that. It's YouTube. We'll get cut off.
Oh,
I sing so on point that they're like, whoa, the song. So Joshua brought their dog here. And so now we're having dog wars, and we got one on this side and one on this side.
They're in their own corners.
And hopefully you don't hear anything, but I'm sweating. Are you sweating? Okay, it's fine.
No, I have two dogs, so I'm used to dealing with this.
Oh, hell no.
And then you remember Zara. Anytime Zara sees a dog, she charges like she's a pit bull or a Rottweiler.
That's
I'm like,
what this one. And it's
up.
like, I'm like, you were 13 pounds, my guy. But Bear does way too much. It's crazy. Okay. New York, baby.
New York.
Wait, are you born and raised in New York, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But what I started doing as I got older, I started telling people just because when I told them upstate New York, they didn't know what the hell that was. Because if you're not from New York, you don't realize there's an upstate. You immediately think the city.
Right.
And I'm like,
no.
New
York.
Right. It's like upstates, country, farmland, all this stuff. But always had a city heart. My family's in the city, so I always went back and forth. And then finally, like probably early 2000s, I actually started going out there more often.
I also feel like East Coast is just like, East Coast is East Coast. So like California just doesn't get it. We're just like, you're from over there.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's funny because there's this guy that I see, and he's from New York, and he's actually from Albany. And then I'm looking at this other guy that I know, and he's from out here, he's from Watsonville, Santa Cruz area, and you can definitely tell the style, the swag, the accent, everything is different between the two of them.
Everything is different.
And it's like East Coast, West Coast. I could see the wars because it's real.
West Coast, baby. Oh, East Coast. Okay. And we are in a war right now, actually.
Why not?
Your dogs all, I'm East Coast, baby.
Well, they're West Coast. I think.
No, they're West Coast dogs.
Yeah, because I got Zelda in
Shit, my dog's probably from the East Coast. My dog's probably from the streets of Mexico. My dog is like...
Your dog is hood.
My dog is hood.
And Zelda's from San Francisco, from an upper white lady, probably. So she is definitely more suburban than I am.
My dog is tripping right now. I had to bolt the door and walk around the house and come in for extra security. This dog's tripping. Anyway, I can't even. Okay. Puerto Rico.
Yes, it's on my destination list.
Yeah. Okay. Are you full Puerto Rican?
Half.
And then what?
The other half is complicated.
Oh, it's just mixed.
It's like, I say European, Netherlands, like it's a whole bunch of other stuff.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, that's what I say. I'm like 10% Viking or whatever. It's like
I got all of that, and I'm like, so I'm like my mom. I said they've been telling people like my dad married his suppressor, so I'm like, it is what it is. She's European, he's Puerto Rican. Why not?
Yeah. Okay. How much have you been in New York? Okay, I want to talk about. I really hope you can't hear this dog.
You hear both of them. This one's whining, this one's barking. It's hilarious.
I think we hear it. I don't think they're gonna hear it. So I'm gonna ignore my dog.
Just play back and we'll figure it out.
Just pretend that it's not happening. If we hear it later, sorry, my bad.
Living.
Okay, New York.
Yes.
Ballroom culture.
How'd I know this was gonna come up?
How'd you know? Well, I mean, why would you not think so? First of all, happy Pride, hoes.
Yes, yes. It is Pride Month.
And as we say happy Pride, hopefully it's like always a rageful Pride until everybody gets equal rights and gets everything they want. Remember, Pride was started from rage, and do not play, okay? Okay, so
Let's do it.
ballroom culture. So, okay, let's teach people. Let's teach them
Let's teach
house.
them.
So the first house was La Beja.
One of
Is this
One of the
okay?
well, first let's just point this out because since it's on YouTube, I'm not an expert because I knew Vogue like everyone else knew the song Vogue, and I had no idea I actually had to deal with an actual whole entire community and culture at the time.
Madonna's on my list.
Right. I was like 9 when it came out,
Right.
maybe younger, but I was still had the t-shirt on my head, still doing all the poses, still trying to figure out what they're doing. Right. So I'm like, I can do this. And I saw the Latino men on there. So it made me more courage to be out there and do what I wanted to do. But come 2007, 2008, I was talking or dating with somebody who actually was more familiar with it. They were like, "Oh, you gotta watch this. You gotta watch this dip. Gotta watch this duck walk." And I'm sitting there thinking, like, why do people want to walk like a duck, right? Like, my brain is so out there because at the time I was in my little hood femme phase. So
Right.
I wore my Timbs, my jeans, my fitteds, and stuff of that nature. So me seeing all that, I was like, "Duck walk? What you talking about?" So
Yeah.
he was like, "Let me show you." So he pulled up YouTube, and he just started, and I started watching like the poses, the expressions, the just the commodity, just the community in general coming together. I was like, "Oh, this is nice." Then my first ball I went to was a latex ball, which is the biggest ball you could possibly go to. And I was inducted by my gay mother and family, and my gay mother is just an older individual that takes on. It can be what they call a trans, or it can be a drag queen. Mine just happens to be a very feminine black guy who took me under his wing because he just loved my personality and style. So he introduced me to everybody I needed to, and he's familiar with the original ballroom icons and pioneers from like La Beja, Mizrahi, Extravaganza, which is one of my favorite houses. No
Yes.
tea, but it's a Latino house. I have to love it. And I love all pay homage to Hector. Love him dearly. But yeah, so I got to meet all these individuals and sit up and watch them, and even after be able to, ask them questions, see what it's about, how things started.
How just cool to be just to get to witness history too.
It is, and
Just even if you're just sitting there, just
it is
witnessing history.
phenomenal. Like to know that I got to shake hands and meet people that actually was back in the 60s or 70s trying to figure stuff out. And I'm like, and here we are on TV now.
Okay.
Here we are on Broadway.
Yes.
Here we are all over the place. Like
Yeah.
you can't just get rid of us like
Yeah,
that.
because everybody's like, RuPaul, he made it so mainstream, and that's fine because like everyone's gonna take their wins how we take wins, right? But drag is old, honey. Drag is old, honey. And
That's
the first
18th
drag queen
century.
was an enslaved black man. So
That part.
okay, so all right.
And I love me RuPaul, don't get me twisted.
Yeah.
Mother Rule did her
Yes.
job, and
Yes.
for her community, for the
Yes.
drag queen community.
100%. But that's a lot of like people, that's what they know.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, drag race. And it's just like, girl, it's so much deeper than that, like thicker than that. It's, it's like, I can't with these dogs.
I just started hearing Zelda, and I'm like, dude, why is she yelling like that? She has never done this.
Yeah, because she's scared of my big ass
No, because
bully
she's
dog.
just trapped. She's not used to being trapped anymore.
Oh,
So she'll be
come
fine.
out, honey.
She can't get out. It's so funny. I was on the phone with my god sister on the way here, and she was like, "Guess what?" I was like, "What's up?" She was like, "I woke up gay today." I said, "You know what? That's so funny, and what a coincidence. Me too." And then I sent her the song of Tadra Call I'm Gay. So I'm like,
wait, is that her coming out, or is she just fucking with us?
No, she's just fucking.
Okay.
She's been gay since Lord knows, since she pushed out her second child. So
lol. I'm done.
Right.
I'm done. But okay, back to so how many, so you got to see ballroom culture, which is insane to me. Is it closed off? Like, I would never, I don't think, as much as I would want to see it and die. I die and die. I would die to see it.
I can see you on the stage, but
Obviously.
I mean,
But sometimes I feel like to be an ally, you just gotta mind your motherfucking business.
yes and no.
So that community like that? Like, not them saying, like, "Mind your business," but, like, is it sacred to be like, "Don't do that"?
I think the bigger thing is where you're getting at, and I really appreciate this question because they welcome everybody. It
Right.
doesn't matter where you're from or what you're doing because they have a lot of mainstream, clearly mainstream rappers, R&B singers that come and they pay homage and they do what they do and they live their lives, and that's allyship. But I think where it gets crossed is when people try to take it out of context and do something different and call it
Right.
something different and rename it or take credit for something that's already been there. So it's like, yeah, you can dance, you can do this, but it's like, hey, that
Yeah.
came from ballroom. So if you're gonna
Yeah.
do it, why don't you pay the homage where it came from?
Right. Like Madonna.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Um,
Sorry, Madonna.
we love
Um,
you, girl. We love you.
if
And she's
if
really
you roll up on my YouTube, don't get mad, Madonna.
well, to be honest, Madonna actually is the main reason why Vogue was actually
Yeah.
pushed through the 90s
Yeah.
because everybody on her set was from the House of Extravaganza.
Yeah.
And they traveled with her. They brought it back. The only reason why it happened was because she walked into a club back in the 80s or whenever it was and saw them dancing and
Yes.
wanted to bring it
Yeah.
with her. And great,
Yeah.
wonderful. Did she at that time knew to give her credit? Probably shouldn't have much of a
Right.
voice because she was just coming to herself.
Right.
But now that she has a voice, I have seen her like
Yeah.
do a lot more for the community.
Yeah.
She's been, and not to mention, let's just be real, her, Bette Midler, and a few others have been like definitely helping the community since the early
God,
70s and
don't we
80s.
love Bette Midler?
Oh my gosh, I love her.
I
She was founded in a
oh,
bathhouse, everyone, in case you didn't know that. She used to perform in a bathhouse in New York before she was
of course
discovered.
she did.
She is a hidden gay man, in my opinion.
She
I love
is
her.
everything, and I'm back with her so hard. I just love Bette Midler since I was sitting around watching Beaches.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, oh my God. I was like, what is it? You gotta give a little. Anyway, I just love her. I love
Don't
her.
get cut off.
I know. That's right. I think it's like you have 3 seconds or something. I gotta give a little. No.
Right. Well, listen, I think if she's seen this, she would appreciate
Yes.
it. She would share it and probably would want to come on it too. So
We love it.
that
We
would
love
be
Bette
that
Midler.
would be devastating.
Okay. Can we talk about the rats in New York? Because no shade, and also not to like just bring up something negative, but we've actually, I'm like deathly afraid of rats, and we've talked about it like 4 times now. Do you need a bone? Do you need a treat? But we've talked about it like 4 times that I'm like, okay, well, if someone's New York up in here, okay, were you not terrified of rats? Did you ever see any?
Yeah. Every time you wait for the subway, they run across in front of you. They run along the tracks. They run over homeless people. Yeah, I mean, you see them,
oh my God,
and
I'm
you see them
sweating.
like, and it's funny lately. I've noticed I've been seeing on the news like the last few floods that they had in New York flooded the subway system. So
Oh, I saw that.
you also see them paddling in the water, swimming.
Oh my God, and they're bigger than our dogs, right?
That's what they say. But
That's what
let's
they
just be
say.
real.
Okay,
They're
but
like
it's
probably
not.
as big as my foot.
That's
Just,
big enough.
it's pretty much it.
That's big enough.
But I mean, I'm
Okay.
sure they get bigger than that, depending on everything that touches them, what they go through. It is like a whole Ninja Turtle Master Splinter thing.
Oh
Like,
my God, I'm like sweating. I didn't want to talk about it, but I have to because I was just like, well,
I mean, they're
if
no
it's
different than the roaches out there. I mean, you want to go down that path.
roaches
I
don't
mean,
scare me.
yeah, but I
I'm fine.
mean,
I'll because I like bugs. I'll take a bug. But
oh,
a
see,
rat, I don't know. I think it's just because they're so okay, we're done with that. We're done with that. I
listen,
just like cannot. Okay, I have like a list because I refuse to like, oh my God, I feel like we need to give her um
she just
do
needs
you
to be seen and heard. She'll be fine.
we're okay. We love you. I'm so sorry.
Your dog calmed down,
Um
and she's over here acting a fool.
my dog's probably out in the street right now.
Well,
Wait a minute. Hold on.
yeah, he's smart. He was jumping up before
I
just to
think
see
he
through.
might. Will he get out?
No, he can't get out.
Sit down. Sit down. Be quiet.
She's trying to be a star.
Sit down.
Oh,
He
it's only
doesn't see
water.
you.
You can go get water.
Yeah,
Lay
just don't let
down.
him see you.
Lay down. Go. Lay down.
Don't let him see you. There you go. Hide behind me, honey. That's right.
That's your safe zone.
Yes. There you go.
Okay, so let's get back to
Okay.
your list because these dogs are active. They're worse than kids.
Sweating. Okay. Do you know about Lady Pink graffiti? Lady Pink, she was a graffiti artist in New York. It's
When?
fine.
What era? 'Cause I don't think so.
No, I think it was like 90s-ish.
No.
Yeah, I don't know either. I was just gonna ask and like try and learn more about it.
But on the next time, when Mr. King is here, you can ask him because he might know.
Yes. So I had like some more New York stuff.
He would definitely know.
But
He was
yeah,
actually
I'll move
born and
on.
raised in the actual city. So, he would know all he was from the era when they would actually steal the batteries out your car. So you'd have to take your
I
battery out of your car and bring it upstairs with you.
Do they not do that still?
I'm Great question.
But there's probably more cameras. There's more like and everything's
Everything's
like
electric.
and gentrified.
So, yeah, just
So
saying.
there's that. Okay. So we didn't really so there's like a house. Usually there's a mother. It's kind of like if they decide to take you under their wing, basically.
So I could break it down a little easier
Yeah.
on the way I did it. And this is no way saying it's the same form. So when I got long story short, not to go through the whole history of ballroom, but when I moved to the Bronx in 2008, I met my best friend who was a black trans woman. We were inseparable. And we both just happen to like the same designer. Most houses are named after designer. If you notice now, Marc Jacobs is out there actually promoting his own house because they actually inducted him into the ballroom scene.
Oh,
So now he has 3 houses, I believe, one in Brazil, Chile, and in New York.
House Jacobs or
House of Marc
how
Jacobs.
come? Oh, my bad. Excuse
Yeah,
me.
it's the whole name.
How dare I?
It's the
Yeah,
entire
it's the
name.
entire
So,
name.
and it's
Okay.
him himself out there promoting it, which is very rare because most designers don't get that involved.
Right.
But he was been able to, and I think Gucci's also been involved too in their house too. But anyway, so me and my best friend, we just would realize there was a lot going on. We're big advocates in the HIV community, in the LGBT community. We were testers, counselors, helping individuals find housing, helping them navigate the systems and things of that nature. And then we ended up creating a circle. We are also part of a group called Swag, which was Sexy with a Goal.
Okay.
I should have worn my chain, but I didn't know I was gonna talk
Hey.
about it. But we all got chains at that time. We all got stuff because we were really doing a lot of work out there. So we just came together and we could say ballroom adjacent, as Law Roach would say. And at the time, but then we went ahead and we created the House of Faton, which was basically she was the mother of the house because she had a very motherly role. She was nurturing, she was caring, she was trying to guide the individuals that was with us to school, um to jobs, housing, everything that they needed. And then, of course, at the time, I was the father of the house and the founder, and I was more of a I don't want to say I was rough because I really wasn't rough, but I was strict. I was straight to the point. I didn't do all that sleeping with your kids stuff. I didn't do all that, drug stuff. Yeah, we drank, we had good time, we went to the clubs, we supported all the activities. But basically, after that, each person in there would train in their category, and the category would be like face, hands, performance, runway. Um, Floor performance, or face. So, and usually we'd meet, we would train for those. We'd take part in community events together. We would just do a lot of different things, and most houses are set up that way. And the majority of them go out and they do things together. They celebrate birthdays, celebrate school events. They literally do events. Like if you've ever played house as a kid, it's the same setup,
Right.
just with more talent and skill.
Right. Okay, I love it. And also, this was the correct me if I'm wrong, but it was created because LaBeija, there was all of these like pageants, and white women kept winning from white judges or white whatever we want to go by, because they wouldn't say women,
Right. And
would
so
say queens.
they would, and, the factor is like, LaBeija, Peppa LaBeija was so amazing, I just died, I was never able to meet
Anyway,
her.
she got mad, honey.
She did, and she also was on the, what's that, loud ladies show back in the day, what's her name?
Loud lady? Oprah?
Uh, no, it
No.
was, Rivers, Joan Rivers.
Joan Rivers. Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
she was on the Joan Rivers show with the
How
whole
dare I forget?
she was on the Joan Rivers show with Willie Ninja, which is another house, iconic house that was around that time when LaBeija was there. And between the two of them, like they just they were
We just
probably
had
the
it.
first ones that were on TV talking about Vogue and ballroom
Love.
and talking about how the pageantry started and how they explore for the black and brown community to be able to show themselves and really just shine. And I think that's the biggest part right there is that they created their own space for individuals to come to be themselves and express themselves in any way, shape, or form, as long as it was done with tact and style.
Yeah. But especially for brown and black people, because they felt like there wasn't just an, which is so crazy because now we know there's so much room for
There is.
everybody all the time, everywhere, you know? And anyway, she showed that.
Yeah.
So
And
slay.
I think one of the, I think is it Tracy Africa, I think her name is. She was one of the first. She's from that era as well, from the like 60s, 70s eras. And she was also the first trans woman to grace Vogue internationally and here local and like in the
Yes.
States and stuff. And she's still going. And she is still going and she is a phenomenal pioneer for her community. And I think it's just to be able to I think the biggest thing is besides existence is just being seen, heard, and recognized.
100%. 100%. And just to have things that are your own and not having to fit in other people's categories all the time or their functions, their things, whatever, just to be able to have that and build that community is so important. Like like straight people don't get it. Like y'all have everything. Like y'all got Girl Scouts, you know what I'm saying? Like but like every imaginable like types of community, it's fine, you know? And then so just to have your niche shit that's nobody else's business, I just love that.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that.
They definitely hold on to it. They fight for it. They advocate. They definitely do everything they can. And it's not saying that, light skin or white people aren't
No,
allowed. No, because the ballroom has gone from black to brown to now Asian to
right.
Europe to now
Right.
white women and men, and
It was about all inclusion,
that's the
not
main
just some
thing.
inclusion. Yeah. Um, so Diva. Diva took the house.
I knew she was going to do that, and I'm
Okay.
sure she's in the video.
The dogs are chilling. We are here. We have
Finally,
arrived. I'm like sweating less.
it
Ah,
took us a moment.
it's insane to me that, okay, but we're here. So that's fine.
I should have known that's where she was going to end up, though.
My dog is locked up. This wouldn't be happening if the door was open though. Okay. Have you ever been to the Stonewall Inn?
Yes.
Yes. Tell me.
Yes, Stonewall Inn is iconic. Before, I mean, I came from an era where actually it was the Stonewall Inn, Matthew Shepard, those things were taught, and it wasn't taught in school, of course, unfortunately, because I knew nothing about it. But it also, besides it being taught, it also was a barrier for me to come out because when I heard about Matthew Shepard, I'm like, oh shit, they did that over in Wyoming. What they gonna do
Mhm.
here in New York? Considering we got
Mhm.
gangbangers, drug deals, and everything else
Yeah.
going on, and I gotta walk outside type of deal. But when I had the experience to actually go into the Stonewall Inn, and they didn't really do much to it. It's like
Right.
literally still the same. And it's like there's an upstairs and downstairs. The downstairs is like probably more of like, I don't want to say museum, but it's definitely
Mhm.
well
Yeah.
kept. And it's like I can only imagine stepping in there and just being one of those people from back in that day to experience just all
What
of
it's
that
become.
joy, all of
Yeah.
that community, just that even if it was hiding in secret, the factor is they did it together and they enjoyed
Right.
themselves. And I'm
So
stepping in it.
if you don't know, on June 28th, the Stonewall Inn was already a place. It was a place that a lot of gay, trans, just queer community, like it was kind of a hangout. They had raided it multiple times. It was
Hmm.
owned by the mafia, which is also, do you know? Um,
Hilarious.
and I love that. I love that the mafia was like, "Go Queens! I don't give a shit."
They're like, just pay us our
Yeah,
money.
just
We're
pay us
good.
our money. We don't care what you're doing. And so it had been raided multiple times, probably on the fact of mafia and also like more straightforward, like they
Gay
were
and
just not
lesbian.
having it. Yeah. So this was just another time and they were fucking over it. And so a brick was thrown, honey, and that shit lasted 6 days, and it is literally what, paved the way for the first Pride. So when you're out there priding it up and putting your fucking little banners on Instagram being like, "I love rainbows," and, "Oh my god, I love Pride because I have one gay friend," um, read the history, know where it came from, know where it
Yes.
went, and know what it is. Okay?
And it's sad that we have to say that because this generation, they just look at pride as a party.
Right.
And I'm like, and I, and I say this,
Not all generation. We know there's allies, there's real people, but
Oh
But
yeah, I forgot we have to censor some stuff, but I forgot how
no, no,
sensitive
no.
this
But just
generation
saying,
is.
because I feel like anyone watching this probably knows me, and I'm very choosy with people I know, and a lot of people I do know. You better be here for it, honey, in the correct way.
Absolutely.
So,
I'm just saying over the years in general, and I've lived in
yes.
New York, Texas, and now California, the factor is of just in general, whether it's TV, whether it's
Hmm.
posts, whether regardless of what it is, the factor is I always sit there and tell people, and have to remind, I find myself every year posting every year educational stuff because it's like, yeah, it's a party. You're absolutely
Yeah.
correct. Let's celebrate.
Yeah.
But let's not forget the real reason, like you mentioned, the
Yeah.
Stonewall Inn.
Yeah.
Let's not forget all the people who died or
Yeah.
was beaten or who,
Yes.
who sat there and took the hits for us or the
Yeah.
blows for us to pave the way for us. Let's not
Yeah.
forget everything that was there for us, that actually, built the brick by brick for us to be able to
100%.
walk. And, and I was one of those kids for a while because I was like, oh, let's lose it, do this and the third. But then I had to get back to the area of the history aspects. I'm
Yeah.
just like, this is important.
Well, also, you being part of the queer community, you can choose to celebrate and party as much as you want because you were given a pathway to be who you want to be, how you want to be it. But as an ally, we should definitely know that this was straight from a struggle, honey. A struggle that's still continuing
To this
now
day, even more
to
now.
this day. Yeah. And to this day, it's like, where are we? Are we like, we're like before Stonewall Inn even happened? So, you know, if you want to reap the yas, then you also need to, educate yourself and people around you and be very, very mindful of everybody's walk that they've had to walk. Um,
I
yeah.
think also the best note is what I've been had to tell a lot of my female friends or allies, whatever you want to say, is that yeah, don't get it twisted. I'm cute. I dress well. I have amazing bag collection. Don't get it twisted. But I'm not an accessory. You
Right.
can't just pick me up and put me
Yes.
down anytime you want.
100%.
And I had to learn that the hard way because a lot of females put me aside because of their relationship or because their guys were jealous. And I'm like, dude, I don't want nothing your female has.
Yeah.
Like, do you have a brother? Do you have something else? Like, you have more to worry about than she does,
Yeah,
type of
100%.
deal, right? So it's
And
like,
even if like that's your guys' own deal. If you're worried, like even if like someone was straight and you're around them, like that's your own deal. That's your problem. Your relationship is not
right.
secure. You are not secure. Like
It's like,
that
what's
doesn't
the
mean anybody wants you, honey. You know what
right,
I
get
mean?
over it.
So yeah.
So it's like, and I just say that because I've noticed that in a lot of different friendships, a lot of gays are treated as accessories, whether
Hmm.
lesbian, gay, bi, trans, whatever. It's like, oh, we're gonna pick it up. We're gonna go hang out with my people. It's gonna be a key, yeah, this, that, and the thing, because we already know. And the
I had to
factor,
teach Anthony what Kiki means last night.
oh, you should have
I was
played
all
this.
girl bye. I did.
You should have played the
Oh, I
song.
played
Let's
it.
have a kiki.
Oh, that's gonna be your song. Don't worry about it. Okay. Don't worry about it.
Let's have a
Okay.
kiki.
IG ain't ready for it.
At all,
Um,
so but I think at the end of the day, I mean, there are a lot of people that do cherish relationships, but I think also going back to allyship, and I like the fact that you keep mentioning
yeah.
allyship because I realize allyship, it seems like it's a choice. It seems like people choose to be an ally when it benefits them.
100%. Everything's work, honey. Like, you have to be an ally when, like, people don't want to see your shit. They don't want to hear about you. I'll bring that shit up everywhere. Okay?
Every single
I'll be in the subway with the rats talking about.
I don't think you'll be the rats.
I'm not going to be there. I'm not going to be there. I'll send you a message.
You might be on the
Yeah,
subway
yeah.
train because there's there's rats on the train
Oh,
too. Never
oh my
mind.
gosh, we're done. I can't. Okay. But
Maybe a new
I
friend.
think like as much as like people loved Will and Grace, I feel
Mhm.
like it was kind of wasn't that detrimental because I feel like that's what created that space for like, oh my God, every girl needs her gay friend. And it's like, dude, that's fucking insane to say, bro. Would you ever be like, every girl needs her black friend? Every girl needs her Asian friend. Every girl needs her straight friend. Like that's so fucking crazy to say to me.
But you know
Like,
what's so funny? Even though that kicked the door open for their community, I have to say
again,
their community.
small wins when we can,
We will,
but
but at the end of the day, like that was for the white gay community,
100%.
and there was already so much separatism in our community because the
Mhm.
white gay men felt like they couldn't be with the black and gay men unless it was behind closed doors, and they were getting banged out. Let's just be
Right,
real with it.
right,
Other than that, it was like, oh, those are not our issues. We
right,
don't deal with that.
right.
And so seeing Will and Grace, don't get me twisted. I like it because I
Yes,
was Karen all day long back in the day. I didn't
100%.
have her money, but
I mean, I mean, it was when Harry Connick Jr. was on. That was like my favorite part, but but
I
like, yeah, it was nice to see it, and it's like, yeah, but I don't know, like, I'm very like, like it took you so long, or like,
Mm.
we need a show about this, or why does he have to be a lawyer? Like, the fuck? You know what
Yeah,
I'm
they made
saying?
Will so
Like,
boring.
yes.
I mean, they could have did so much with Will, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, oh, come on. I did have a crush on Will. I wasn't into white men, but I did have a crush on
Yeah,
Will.
Will
So
was
I'm
giving.
and Jack,
Will knew he, but wasn't Will straight in real life? I think he's, like, straight in real
is
life.
he?
I don't know, I'm talking out
We'll,
my ass.
we'll figure it out.
Don't listen.
I'll
Fact
text you
check
later
later.
about it.
Yeah, we'll fact check it.
But no, it was a great cause, and it wasn't. But my thing is about that is if you also look at it, Will and Grace went on for what 5, 6 seasons, and
Right.
also got a reunion.
Probably had more.
Yeah, okay, but they also had a reunion,
Yeah.
right? So and I guess if anyone who's watching this realizes, have you ever heard of Noah's Ark?
Jesus?
No. There is
Oh, I'm dead.
there's a very popular black gay series out there called Noah's Ark.
Is it now?
No, it came out like probably
Oh,
a little bit after Will and Grace.
of
And
course.
they did have a pandemic movie that they came out with, and they also had Noah's Ark Jump in the Broom.
To be clear, I didn't really watch Will and Grace that much either. I didn't have cable at the time.
But listen, neither did I. I
Was
was
it
out running
like,
the
was it
streets.
HBO? What was it?
So I want to say Noah's Ark was probably more in probably Logo, depending on when it was.
They probably said Noah's Ark, and I was like, oh no, child, I can't do that.
Right. Given the name, but Noah actually was the
Was
initials of all the friends.
aw.
So yeah, that's what.
And it
No, I'm
was
sorry, it's
Ark.
Noah's Ark. I'm sorry, Ark was the initials of the friends. Noah was his
And was
name.
Ark like ARCH?
No, ARC.
ARC. Okay.
Because it was Chance. What the hell was their names? Now you're making me forget.
Whatever, we'll look it
Whatever.
up.
But it was a great show, but they only had
Right.
2 seasons, and I understand the finances, all that stuff plays a part. Also, so does the creativity of it.
Right.
But if you like compare the two, you would see, Noah's Ark touches on addiction. It touches on HIV in the community. It touches on homelessness. It
Right.
touches on infidelity. It touches on like all these other real life issues. To where Will and Grace was more of a comedy. And
Yeah.
don't get me twisted, I liked Will and Grace.
Yeah, everybody
But
likes a little fun or whatever, but that was definitely the mainstream, the in your face, oh, look, it's a revelation. And it's like, girl, bye.
And because there was really no intimacy, there was no male-on-male relationship, so it
depth.
got passed. Right, there was no real life of gay community
Yeah.
in that factor, so it was passed through. Everyone was like, "Yeah, approve, let's go, let's keep
no.
it on the air." Wasn't really going on, but now,
Yeah. We're not going too deep, so just perfect. And
right,
then it's accepting, but just enough, And that's what I was gonna say too. It's like, then when we did get stuff with like Latinos, Black, Asian stuff, it's fucking like Kids, the movie. You know what I mean? Which I did love Kids though, but it was like hectic. But it's just like, it's okay if we're gonna let other cultures, we're gonna make it like, oh, you can get HIV. Like, it was like a pessimistic view
right.
instead of just like, well, can we just see all the healthy relationships as well?
Right, and I think that was my biggest question as well. Is like, why does every gay relationship has to be full of like sex, drama, and drugs? Like,
Yeah.
they're not all like that, but unfortunately, society has depicted us as just basically want to be out there being drug infested, having sex with everything that we see.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, there's some out there that's like that. I'm not going to lie about it. They're
But
out
white
there.
girls are like that, so okay. Like, who are we joking?
Right? Who are we to
Just
judge?
everybody's like that or not like that.
We all have a dark side.
It's just everyone's that or not that. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
we all have a dark side, and,
Yeah.
and that's what it is. And
everyone's human.
I
So.
think that just people need to just have a little more fun. That's all.
Have some fun.
I don't know where she went, but she's somewhere.
She's right behind you, just living her best life.
Okay.
Okay. So right now is like hectic because didn't they take the Trevor Project? They were like trying to get rid of it. Is it gone already?
Yeah, it's been
That's
gone.
bullshit.
And that was like, it was funny. I actually signed up to one of their volunteer crisis counselors at the time. I wasn't able to complete the full training, but I understand what they're for because I referred a lot of people that I know to them.
Right.
And their mission and their goals to save young teenage lives, regardless of what background they're from, regardless of what they identify as. The factor is they were a mental health organization that was preventing suicide.
Yeah.
And anybody that's against preventing suicide or mental health
It's
just
tripping.
beyond tripping.
Like the darkness of the darkest soul
Like, you just have to
alive.
ask
Like
yourself,
it's
if kids' life really matters, then
yeah,
why would you allow that to be closed?
yeah,
Regardless what they identify as, regardless what you believe in, the factor is they were saving lives. And the fact that you cut everything and close them just off of your wannabe belief system
yeah.
is
It's so
ridiculous.
crazy. And trans kids are 4% more likely to commit suicide too. Just give all this it's I feel, oh my God, I'm so happy. I'm not going to speak out of turn for anybody I know, because I don't want to it's not my story, it's theirs. But just, close people to me. Um I'm so grateful that they're safe around me because I just can't imagine these trans kids who are like growing up in some fucked up
Hmm.
rural ass hit
Backwoods.
shit fucking racist bigoted, like, crazy place. I just wanna roll through them cities, honey, and take these children. Like, I'm not even kidding,
Just
like,
bring them back with
you
you.
can just come to my house, hit me up, like,
Just come to California.
I'll, like, foster you. I, like, don't give a shit, like,
We'll
come.
figure it
Yeah,
out.
we'll figure it out. You better get along with this dog, but other than that, he likes humans, but, like,
He doesn't like other
you
dogs.
can roll up, honey, roll up, okay? I know how to build bunk beds. I've done it many, 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 many times,
Well, clearly, I mean, this
okay?
place is.
Do you
d-
like it?
I love it. Like, this upgrade is
I did
amazing.
the wallpaper just for you before you got here.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, the wall was green, and I was like, "Ugh," and I was like, "This is Pride Month, we need to go big, honey,"
Go
and
big or
so
go
we
home.
made it cute. So we've arrived. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Um, but,
She does not
no,
like being
she's living her best
ignored.
life. She can jump on your lap. She can do whatever she wants now.
Don't tell her that.
My dog is
See?
locked in that room. Oh, wait, stop. Your daddy's trying to be cute right now. Stop. I think the glasses are just a straight vibe.
Is it?
This is the best. Go ahead, live your best life. See?
She has to
If
be.
you weren't such a bitch, you could be on my lap right now.
Yeah, see, she just has to be in everything.
Yeah. Oh, that's okay.
This is Zelda, everybody.
That's Zelda. Say hello.
This is the diva of all diva who runs my house.
Say in the mic.
No? You
Give
don't?
us a little.
She suffers from allergies, so ignore
Oh, sorry. Wrong house. This
her.
house is like so old. It's like a old church.
Well, I remember you telling us she made it over there when I was in the SLE, so she'll be fine. That house is probably just as old as this one.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, she stayed with you there?
Yeah, she came on the weekends. I've had her for a week there. Like,
Oh,
it was,
that's nice.
I got visitations.
Oh, that's cute. I love that. I love that. Do you want to talk about that at all, or
We can talk about it.
if you want to?
I don't ever mind talking about it because it was
Because it's like your 11 months, honey.
it
Woo, woo,
is.
woo. It's almost your birthday.
One thing I was contemplating, I was like, what do I celebrate? My birthday or my sobriety day? Because I'm just
Both,
like,
bitch.
oh,
Okay.
of course, and I already have the flyer for it.
Yeah.
But with my Puerto Rican flag on one side and
Yeah.
non-binary on the other one.
Yeah.
But it was definitely a road. I was definitely trying to do better with it in general, but it
Mhm.
just was in a very dark place
Yeah.
last year.
That's
And
fine.
we're moving around, stressed with the money, hated my job. I hate working from home because I'm such a people person.
Mhm.
I felt like all I was doing was working and just not being active whatsoever. I lost all type of social or society or social, whatever you want to say. I wasn't hanging out with people. Everyone I would talk to was on video because everyone was back in New York or wherever. And I just felt like I was still in the pandemic, I guess.
Yeah.
Like I had no resources and no outlets.
Yeah.
And so it was, I don't even know what the hell I was doing. I was actually surprisingly, and I laughed because I was like, I was on my way to a meeting before big bang
Mhm.
happened.
Mhm.
But instead, I detoured because I was like, my friend hit me up who happened to be a drag queen because I love my queens.
Yes.
And she was like, oh, it's game night. It's like, let's come over, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, cool. So I took a detour and went to game night. And it was like Nintendo 64, Sega Genesis. It was like all
Fun.
the old school games, right?
Yes.
And I was like, okay, I'll be fine, having a few drinks, whatever the case is. And so I thought, but I think I forgot that, I took some other stuff prior to that, for pain and things of that nature that didn't go too well. My friend and some other people, they tried to stop me at that particular time. I was like, no, I'm good. But I think I was more worried about the kickback or more worried about, the disappointment, because we're in these relationships and we rely on these individuals that we're with, and we don't realize that, what they think of us really matter.
Right.
And, letting them down or disappoint, it matters. And I was like, oh crap, I did it again type of deal. So I was like, I have to make it home. I have to come up with this. I have to do all this crap. And, when I was driving back to the house, I was fine. The last thing I do remember was just for whatever reason, I decided to speed up. I don't know why.
Oh,
But I think to this day, I'm so grateful it was a tree and not a person,
yeah.
because I don't know how people heal or get over the fact of hitting somebody.
Oh,
You
yeah.
already made one bad choice by getting in the
Yeah.
car,
Mhm.
but the factor is now you also ruined someone else's life. So the
Mm.
factor is that I only ruined my life was such a blessing. I was okay
And
with
you didn't
that.
ruin your life
Well,
because
no,
it's
it was a
back.
beginning.
Yeah, it was a
It
beginning.
was a restart,
Restart for sure.
but I will say looking back at the pictures, which, you can definitely look out and post, because I actually am putting together a little story graphic around those pictures and around
Okay.
my bruises and everything that I have. The picture in itself, when I saw the engine was between my seats, I was like, "How the hell did I walk away from
That's so
this?"
crazy you're alive.
It was, like,
Oh,
dumbfounded. So, the month of July, I didn't wanna celebrate my birthday, which I had complete plans for. I was just depressed, ashamed, guilt, really just trying to heal and trying to find where to go. And I know so I came back out to Santa Cruz. I did what is it? They put me in an SLE, which is sober living house, which I never thought I would be in. I'm in my comfort zone, and I'm in my house. I'm in all my nice things, and I've ripped
and
myself.
now you have to say it out loud. "Oh, I have a problem," right? Or I don't like saying problem, but, like, "I have something that I'm going through." Like, you have to say it out loud because you're at this other place, so
Every
that's
day. So, the factor is I moved in, and not mind you, my younger self would have loved this place because I got to live with a bunch of guys. Yeah, they were all straight, but hey, who knows, right? But me, now that I'm in a different mindset, I was like,
Mm,
crap, I don't know any of these people. I'm
yeah.
guarded off for the first month. I didn't talk to my spouse. For the first 3 months, no one even knew I was married. I just was really wanted to focus on me.
Okay.
By the fourth month, by the fourth month, I was managing the house.
Lol. Of
And
course.
and it wasn't even on purpose, it was just something else happened behind the scenes where the manager had to leave, and I didn't want the place to close because it was helping me, it was helping others,
Yeah.
and, so I just, did everything I possibly could with resources to keep it open, and, through community, my new community, that I've built in the NA program, I guess I could say that, I don't know if they might come back at me because of the whole brand and stuff, but whatever.
No, you can say it, you just can't say who's there.
No, that's true, but I mean, yeah, inside when you're inside, it's like a whole different, it's
"Oh,
ridiculous,
I
but
worked at a
anyways.
rehab, honey, I know.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
There's some politics."
Yeah, so I'm like, "Really?" But anyway, so yeah, so I kept it open, I actually managed the house for a good 9 months, helping people, encouraging people, building out plans, providing resources, getting them to and from their meetings as well. And what that did for me is just, first of all, it humbled me because it allowed me to realize like these people are really trusting me enough in their recovery and knowing that I'm in recovery.
Right.
So, and it's like I'm able to encourage them, sit down with them, help them go through their families, their kids, give them a place to stay, things of that nature.
Now you have a purpose too, and you're very purpose driven.
I am. I am.
So,
If I have a purpose, I am gonna be straightforward.
yes.
I mean, if I'm just there, I get bored.
Yeah.
Mind you, I used to sit there and say I was disability rich, and listen, it was what it was. But I didn't want to work, but I couldn't sit there and do nothing.
Yeah.
Like I had to volunteer. I had to do something
Yeah.
that was community oriented for me because that's just always been me to give back to the
Right.
community. So I did. I guess I put a lot of money into the house, whatever. And Rihanna, thanks for Fenty because Fenty is amazing. Your whole men's wardrobe is phenomenal. Anyways,
Lol, I can't with you. Do you Fenty the SLV house?
no, at my
Oh,
closet.
oh, your closet. Oh, okay.
I stumbled upon it and I was like, "Oh, I need
Okay.
this. Oh, I need
Yeah,
that."
yeah, yeah.
And
Neat.
yeah, but it's insane. I learned
I thought
it's
you got
in
like Fenty curtains and shit. I was like, damn.
no, 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 I would never do that for that.
Yeah.
But, but what I learned is, I
Okay.
have an instant gratification, deal that I
Yeah.
need things right then and there and right now,
Yeah, I'm
and I
like
also
that.
have a control thing that I need things my way.
Yeah, I'm like that.
So, I'm, like, still working
It's
on
hard.
that, especially now, granted enough, I had the ability to move back home, and now I'm readjusting to the
Mhm.
factors I just can't do things my way. I have to
Yeah.
collaborate, I have to have conversation, I have to show
Mhm.
up, I have to be supportive, it's not just me anymore. But the journey has been great. I mean, I've got to meet a lot of phenomenal people from different backgrounds that I probably never thought I'd be actually good friends with.
Right.
And I think that's the one thing I've learned from this program is that regardless of your background, your race, your class, what your religion, whatever the case is, we all end up in the same room. We all end up
100%.
doing the same thing and we all end up struggling with the same issues. So
Mhm.
it's like, why are we different again? But
And we learn, I think, like, my mom was always in it, and so, like, I did Al-Anon when I was, like, a little kid, and then I've just, like, gone to meetings with her, and then I ended up working at a rehab, for a while. So just, like, a whole life has always been it, and even though I was, like, a bartender for so much of my life, I always felt like a therapist when I was a bartender. It was crazy. It was crazy. I'd be like, "You don't need a drink, just go home." Or I'd be, like, getting people Ubers and stuff because I seen the dark side of it,
mhm,
so I was always very aware when it was happening, and that's truly the reason I couldn't do it anymore as well. Because I lost multiple friends who OD'd or just things happened, and I just was like it was too triggering for me, and then, I didn't realize when I knew it, I guess, somewhere, but I just didn't realize how triggering it was, like, all the time, and then when I went to worked at the, rehab, it was really healing, but then it was also triggering too because I was like, "Oh, shit, just take the help.
yeah.
Just let it stick this time," or just, a lot of people but I was also in a privileged setting where, like, many more people were really privileged, so I think that's, like, harder to,
It
get
is.
help,
Some of the rehabs I've been a part of and I partnered with for my SLE, like I know a lot of people that goes through them, run them, things of that nature. So I see a lot of it, but a lot of it I've also seen in my first 4 months, I seen a lot of what revolving doors.
Mhm,
People just going back out there, coming back, going back
mhm,
out there, coming
mhm.
back. And I'm like, dude, and for like 2.5 seconds, I'm like, oh, that's so easy. I get another chance. I could just go, right?
Yep,
I'm in the house, and so many people's asked me why I come back to Santa Cruz of all places, considering I've probably did the most in Santa Cruz.
right.
And
Yeah.
and then the funny thing I tell people, I joke and tell people all the time, I'm like, Red Room was my spot, and they're like, oh, they're like, "Oh," and everyone always immediately goes upstairs, I'm like, "No,
No, no, no.
child, I don't go
No,
upstairs."
nobody
It
goes
was
upstairs,
always
yeah.
downstairs. But then I also remember the factor of it wasn't always about that, it was also about loteria, it was also about the inclusive
Mhm.
environments that was created, it was about
Yep,
the events that was done, like,
yeah,
it was about, I forgot I actually saw her the other day, it was amazing, I forgot the lady's name who used to sell the flowers. I saw a
yes,
lot of community in that area that what kept me going back during that time because, I mean, the alcohol helped, don't get me wrong, but the the people and community is what really
yeah,
drew me because I saw how everyone was so close knit.
yeah,
Everyone took care of everybody. Everyone was
yeah.
having fun and
I fucked it
conversation.
all up, guys. I made a safe place where people could drink. I fucked it up, y'all. Okay,
But
I forgot. It needs to be like a little bit more rough and edgy. I wasn't supposed to be like, "Come in, my child."
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
I.
honest, I think that's why a lot of the people were there was because they
Yeah,
did feel so safe and comfortable because they knew that if
yeah.
they got out of control, they had an Uber home or they could
Mhm.
go in the back, or
Yeah,
to chill out or something. They can
yeah,
chill, or you'll cut them off and give them water for the
yeah.
rest of the night.
I mean, yeah, it was a good
So
thing for people in those predicaments that I was very, like, aware and watching always, and I was, like, not on my watch,
right,
but, yeah, I probably enabled a lot of people, and that was my struggle, that was what I was, like, um it was really hard for me,
yeah.
and then I was like, "Fuck," because then I would see people and I'd be like, "Fuck, I did that," and so it was, like, really I feel like I was people's, like, drug dealer, and I had to, like, come to terms with that, and then
Bartenders are a lot of things.
and so
It's I don't wanna say it's funny, but it's strange because one of the guys that, was actually in my SLE actually, ended up relapsing at the Red Room,
of course.
a few months ago. Well, 3 is like 6 months ago now, and I'm just like,
Mm,
"Dude, why of all places? Like,
I
that's where
know.
you go?" But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said that it's funny because what I laugh about
It was
now
probably just convenience. It was probably
it
just
was.
the
But what I laugh about now is that anybody from that time period at all is I don't see anybody in the rooms or even in Santa Cruz.
yeah.
I don't run into anybody. Like half the
Mm-mm.
people I probably don't remember, but
Yeah.
or they're out of not in, from this
I think
country.
I, like, quit, and everybody was like, "Okay, I'm gonna go back to work now." I was
They're-
like
yeah, they're like, we're done.
it's a trip because 'cause I'll be working in the ER, and they'll be like,
This is
and
where you
I'll
are.
be hearing it. I hear it out the corner of my head, and I go, "Oh, no," and they'll be like, "Is it you? Is it?" is it Laura from the Red Room? And I'm like, yes, fuck. I was like, you found me.
I'll be completely honest. I want to say maybe 3 months ago, I was curious and I tiptoed in.
Oh,
Same bouncer.
yeah,
He still wouldn't check me, even though I asked him
yeah,
to. Never would.
yeah.
But anyways,
Yeah.
um, and I looked and I forgot her name. Old girl was working the back end, but it was just so dead,
Sorry, boo.
so dead and boring. And I was like, thank God, I'm
Sorry,
leaving.
boo.
No, I'm sorry, I lied. I ordered a ginger ale and she looked at me and I don't think she cared for me too much anyways, which
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
care
yeah.
less.
Whatever.
But I sat there and I was like, "Can I get a ginger ale?" And she just looked at me like, "Yes, that's all I'm ordering. That's all I need
Yeah.
right now."
I had a lot of sober people come to me because they wanted to come see me or hang out. And
Yeah.
I was always about that. I was always like, yes, queen, please be sober. Because I was like, I'm ADHD as fuck, my guy. Okay. And I will duck walk to the fucking market. Like I am on 100 most of the time. So I always was like, yes, I want you to be uninhibited without being fucking drunk. Like, be your best self, be crazy, be all this with like, so I was always trying to be like, yes, like, I tried to lead with love before money, and then it
Mm,
just made me money, sorry. But I was just always yes, I would rather people just be everything they
yeah.
are without having to be drunk.
Yeah, and surprisingly, the funny thing is when I came back, I think the first 2 months or whatever, I went to, Shanty Shack because one of the DJs I knew
They have a
was
lot of
playing.
music there. Yeah.
And one of the DJs I knew invited me to a few of his events, and we're really close. He knew my journey, and if anyone who knows my journey, I trust that they're not gonna let me go steer wrong, or
Right.
they're gonna sit there and ask me about it. What are you doing with that in your hand, type of shit, So
Hmm.
I was able to dance, have a good time. I was able to really explore myself and what that looked like being in these environments again without having an actual drink in my hand. Now I had
Right.
water in my hand to distract myself,
Right.
and then also drag shows. Drag shows always are
Yeah.
in bars or in some areas. So I ran into another DJ friend of mine, and she introduced me to an entire cast that is completely sober.
Love that.
And since then, I've been going every month to their show.
Yes.
So
But
yes,
and
it's in Scotts Valley of all places.
yeah, and I think also like if you look, you'll find things. You'll find your people,
There
right?
is.
And if not, fucking make it. Make it.
That is definitely my motto. Like if it's not
Mhm.
there for me, I'm gonna create it.
Create
So,
it.
outside, by the way, it's called Shug Shack. Check it
Shug
out. You're
Shack,
gonna
shout
love
out.
it.
Yes.
Um, they are phenomenal role models. Majority of their drag kids are also sober, and they do a lot of
Yes.
sober drag events around San Francisco,
Love it.
Santa Cruz, San Jose, all that stuff. So definitely, it just shows that you can do things sober.
100%.
Even though everyone else around them is drinking, they do not have to. So same thing. So they give me chocolate, so I'm good.
What was it called? Oh, chocolate. I wanted to make a sober place and like a club, but it was like a sober club that didn't sell alcohol. Someone bit my shit as soon as I said it. They like did one. Not here though. But I wanted to call it um
You should write it down.
I'm not going to say it
Yeah, don't say
because
it.
because if
We
I
don't
get
know who this
if
is
I
gonna.
get famous, I'll not be able to make it. Any investors, holla at your girl. Hit me in my
Holla.
DMs, hit me wherever. Don't hit me, but like hit me up and fund me. The name is so cute and fire, but yeah, you're right. It's not trademarked, so I'm not gonna tell you.
Mm.
But it would slay just because like I want to be dancing. I want to still like let me give you music. I just like can't kill people anymore though. You know what I mean? So it was like, oh, if I could just like have a club like turned
I mean, you already
and
have a
it's
whole
like,
team.
oh,
I mean, one of your
it
child,
would be I know,
like one
I
of your kids
totally
make beats, another
I
one's a
know.
designer, like
I
another one's
know.
a runway model
I
in
know.
Macon.
I
So
know.
you already have a whole team to help you with this.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
That's called good genes, everybody. Good genes, good genes.
Mhm.
You see?
These
They
aren't the
get it from
best
their
jeans.
mama.
These are actually good jeans. They're snatched on the side. They're Levi's. Snatched.
They get it
Snatched.
from their
They
mama.
get it from their mama. Um, okay. So, yeah, I didn't want the whole focus to be on that anyway. Like, obviously, slay. Super proud of you. I love
Yeah,
that for
because
you.
now it's given me the opportunity to give back, and now I'm a substance use specialist.
Yes.
So
You'd be so good at a counselor, but I feel like it can be also like a dark hole to get like stuck there in that place and have to hear everything all the time. So I love that you do it a little bit, but God, I just see you as like this. Ew, back on. Ew, top was
You
coming
shouldn't
off.
stroke it like that.
I know. I'm sorry. We're
You're
not
getting
getting paid.
excited.
Venmo me. Send me
Wrong
money.
site.
Send me money. I'm sorry. Oh, this is always like. I hope it was louder.
Zelda, I can't with you.
Um. No, she worked her way to the top, honey. She was like, "No, we're not doing that."
She went from outside in the bathroom to the kitchen
I can't with
to
her.
walking around to now my lap.
I can't. I mean, I really touch base isn't like the things I wanted to touch base. What are your plans for Pride?
Um, Great question. I don't even know yet. Someone in my coworker asked me that. I really don't have any just yet. I do know I'm going to the Shake Shack for their Pride show.
Nice.
Definitely check it out. It's at
The parade's
Bruno's.
tomorrow.
I know.
I'm gonna
So,
go tomorrow with like the nurses and stuff. I usually don't go all the time because I just like hate downtown.
well, I mean, I think for me is that Santa Cruz has so much potential to be bigger. And it
Uh-huh.
was. And to be honest, I stumbled on Santa Cruz back in 2018 by complete mistake. Complete
Mhm.
mistake. And it happened to be their Pride Month and their
Oh,
parade. And their parade was phenomenal, very
yeah.
community oriented. Everybody was involved. Then last year I saw, I'm like, what the hell
It
happened?
was so rinky-dink. I'm hoping that they're gonna like be good this year.
And I think my biggest expectation for anybody, not just Santa Cruz, just any city at this point who's hosting Pride, is that you guys are gonna go big or go home. We need to make sure that our voices are heard now more than ever, since they're trying to eradicate us. They're trying to
100%.
basically erase that we even exist. I mean, and don't get me started the whole Christian community, because I go back and forth in arguments and comments all the damn time, because I'm like, oh, you want to say this? Well, what about this, this, and this? And
Yeah.
I just did that with somebody who had a comment about the lookout celebrate and the posting of the flag above the auditorium.
Yes.
I'm like, what does this have to do with this? Nobody is idolizing anything. We are celebrating existence because we are being ignored.
Yeah.
We're being unseen. We're being unheard. We're being all these things happening
Mhm.
to us. So it's like at the end of the day, go big or go home. I
Yeah.
don't care what your reasoning is
Yeah.
behind it. This year is completely different than any other year possible.
Yeah.
They are attacking the dolls. Our trans brothers and
Mm.
sisters are at
We're
most
basically going
high.
to protest, basically is what we're doing.
I
I'm going there to be like, "Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all.
like
You're tripping."
they just I don't even know how to get at the fact how to get up there and realize like the voices, like our voices really just need to be up there and heard, and from every aspect, from every race, every class, regardless of what that is. Like, it's sad that as soon as whatever happened, as of January, all these organizations, companies drop their DEI, drop their
Oh,
pride flag,
I have
drop their
never
rainbows.
been back to Target. It's going on 3 years, honey. I have never been back to Target. You will not catch me up in there. I don't like that shit.
Yeah, I saw Walmart
Like,
with their little pride section, Kohl's in their little set, but it's like it's funny because nobody is actually verbalizing because they're
yeah,
afraid. I'm like, what are you afraid of when you're
yeah,
already a multi-billion-dollar company?
yeah,
Like, what are you afraid of? We have the money because we don't have kids,
yeah.
most of us. Like,
Ah!
we have the
Ah!
money.
Yeah,
Like, don't you like our money is green just like the straight guys' money.
yeah.
Our money is green just like the priests, just like
And also, it's like, I feel like, because they're pandering to these evangelicals, they're pandering to
the elderly,
this
the
1% of people who are like, "I hate that," you know? And it's just like, "Bro, you can, like, literally have all of our money, just, like, do what we want. Like, do what we want. We're the workhorse," you know?
right.
It's crazy, but they just don't need our money
They
anymore.
don't. So
We're so, the percentage, the ratio is so unequal that they just have all the billions, and they're like, "Fuck you, we're just gonna, like, do whatever we want and be so hateful about it." It's so crazy.
I
Off with
say
their heads.
right, and
Off
I
with their
say
heads.
to the community, if you guys have if you everyone has ideas, go with them, create your own businesses, create your own storefronts, create your own clothing line, create your own music, because the more we support each other, the more that money stays within our community,
Mhm.
and then we can grow ourselves, and then what
Yeah,
they going to do then?
yeah, 100%. Support it. Support each other. That's how we get it back.
So, I also have a confession.
Do it. Wait, I'm scared. Stop, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. Wait, hold on. Hold on, hold on. I have to, like, regulate my body.
Why?
Because you're scaring me.
Well, I was
Okay,
gonna
what's a
tell you.
confession?
I'm a confession. I have a confession. I'm not a confession. I have one.
Okay.
I'm gay because I grew up in a straight household.
Oh, they didn't take the books away. What they show you, like what they showed you Cinderella, and you were just like, I can't, I
It was
can't.
all the Disney
Oh,
movies.
I don't fuck with Disney that hard. Sorry,
Yeah,
guys, I just don't fuck with Disney.
I'm just saying. It was just yeah. Just all the
It was
hetero
all that
affection
they were just.
and
It turned you, and you were just like, I can't.
sister act.
Yeah.
Just
If you wanna be somebody, I can't. All I want to do is sing on here, even though I can't sing.
all you gotta do is just put a note in your bio saying I do not own the rights to anything that you hear that's not me.
Is that real?
Yes.
And then I can sing. You better
Long as it's not the
wake
whole
up
song.
and pay attention. That Sister Act 2 is everything.
Oh my god, Lauryn Hill does not sound like that anymore.
I know. She fucking
Poor,
crossed over.
poor girl.
She got stolen by the what are
I don't
they?
know where she got stolen from,
She
but
got
she
stolen
shows
by
up
Bob
late.
Marley's family.
Look,
They
shows up
stole
late,
her.
no voice,
This because she's smoking all that weed,
hanging out with
honey.
Kanye West.
She's smoking all that
Oh, but I
weed.
forgot you're a Ye fan, so
Oh, no, not anymore. I love old Ye. Always will. Ye's fucking crazy, bro. He's mentally ill. I'm so for him, but he just went too far now. I can't do the Ku Klux Klan and the Nazi shit. It's like, bruh, you're tripping. Like, what are you doing, my guy?
Yeah.
And it sucked, dude. We were riding for you, Ye. Like, we were riding for you. Like, I had your back, player.
Mental
And then
health
you
is
just
real.
went, no, that's some different shit though. Like, I feel like it's not even just that. Like, he's so like money greedy that I think he was just trying to like fucking do something to get some more money.
I'm like, he's already a billionaire.
I don't know if he is though.
Well, I mean, I don't know about now. Let me not say it. I don't
He
know,
like
'cause
fucked his money all
a
up.
lot of people stopped messing with him.
No, he messed up all his money, and then I think he just tried to be like, he's always trying to do the most, to be like, to be a shock factor. And like sometimes I'm like, he's trolling us, dude. He's trolling us. This is like, you're not even trolling anymore. Now you're just sound like a privileged little stupid brat at doing dumb shit. So I said it.
There you go. She said it.
I said it. But yeah, so I'm not a Kanye fan anymore. Old Kanye, we missed the old Kanye. See, I'm gonna start singing songs again.
Somebody stop her.
Please stop me. Oh my god. You guys, I'd be thankful because if I had a good voice, I wouldn't even be talking. I'd be like, I'm going to the grocery store.
Sing every minute of every day. It's so
Like,
funny that you said that because I
never.
said that too.
Oh,
I
did
said
you?
it because, Rise always telling me to shut the hell up because I'm just always singing. And it's like, dude, well, you're the voice. I'll never hear it.
I would
So I
never
gotta do
talk.
it. So I'm like, dude, if I had a voice, I would shut up.
I would never.
I would have
never
to do
shut up.
voiceovers or
Mhm.
something for a job
100%.
because in customer service, I'd be like, how may I help you? But I'd be
Good.
singing it. Talk about, hi.
Yes, I'd be like, it would be a rap. It'd be a rap, but I'd be
Like, what can I
fucking
do for
famous.
you?
I'd be famous, honey. Cause like, I'm trying right now, and I ain't got no talents except just yapping my mouth. I don't even know. I mean, my subscriber count's going up.
Hey.
We about to hit 1,000 followers right
Get
now.
it.
I'm sure we're at 1,000 right now. So anyway, I just like love it. So I don't know. Did we say enough?
I don't know. What else you want to know? I'm an open book.
Yeah,
What
I
else you want to
know.
talk about? I think we talked about a lot.
We did talk about a lot, and you'll be back, but because we want to see where you go on the rest of your journey for sure. I wanted you here because I think you're extremely special. From the moment I met you, I've always loved you. I think you shine bright. I think you're original. I think but I think like not even like in a corny shit way. Like, I think you're very firm in who you are. Not, and then I'm talking like just in general. Like, I'd be like, do you want to walk with me? I'm not doing that.
It's funny.
Do you like that? No,
Mm-mm.
I don't like that.
I'm not doing
Are you going to wear that, Laura? Interesting. Like, but like, it was just very like, and so I know who you are and what I'm getting. And I appreciate anyone who stands 10 toes in their own light.
I appreciate that. It means a lot because it's taken me a long time to get here.
Yeah.
It took me a long time to find my voice. I've found it, lost it, found it, rediscovered it, found
Also,
it
the
again.
messier the better, honey.
Listen,
The messier the better.
I had to tone some of it, but just for professional reasons in the areas that I'm in. But I'm like, but
Mm.
now I'm just like, F it again. I'm just
Yeah.
after being back out here and really being having the 10 months I've had to no, now 11 months, sorry. 11 months I've had to really rediscover, heal myself, heal everything around me, and really find out my voice and everything. I'm like, yeah, I'll go toe to toe. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Like I'm sitting there, and I don't care if they see this. I'm sitting here, and I'm going toe to toe with this homeless community, homeless union that keeps trying to, come for me, and I'm just like, you guys are not in the trenches. So I'm like, you guys
Oh,
are not out there. But I will because I will share this on my page, so I'll
yeah,
be
yeah, yeah.
mindful of what I say
Well, yeah,
because is what it is, but
yeah,
that's just not for them, it's just for anybody who has an opinion. I'm gonna speak my truth because you think your truth is important as
yeah,
well, and I'm just
yeah,
like, if you're gonna go for whatever you believe in, go for it wholeheartedly.
yeah,
Don't just go for it for clout, don't go for it for show
yeah,
or anything of that nature. Go for it because your heart is desired for it, and,
yeah,
and I think that's what has always led me to do what I do and be a part of so many different causes because I'm just
yeah.
like, if I got through it, I want other people to get through it
Yeah,
as
and
well.
I love that about you, that you're thinking about the next person. The next person or the person who's gonna walk in the room that you're in. And that's just, I think it's such a great quality for any person to be aware and to think about others. That's why we're here. Sorry. Sorry, but that's why we're here. So, so get on the train.
Get on it.
So thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me. This was
I
actually
know.
pretty fun. I
I
always
know.
see people on podcasts and doing stuff. I'm like, really? But
Why?
like,
No, it's a
no,
vibe.
it is definitely a
Bitch,
vibe.
we just recorded our conversation. Like, that's a vibe.
A whole
How is that not
conversation.
fun? That's, like, so fun.
So I'm like, yeah, I definitely will be back, y'all. Definitely will
Yes.
be sharing this on my page. You can follow me at
Yeah.
Joshua Kingdom. Anything Joshua
Yeah,
Kingdom,
and
you'll
I'll
follow
I'll
me.
tag you, so go follow
Um,
Joshua and his journey.
and send me your logo and stuff because I'll create a small little flyer for
Oh, I love
this
that.
and make sure you're tagged and everything too. So
Well, I'm always a number 1 fan, and do you know how we end this? Don't say anything. Just yes, right? Let the people know. My god, I swear to God. So this is like my every single time people don't know. And
I'm
I
like,
I always go tell them before we start. Every single time. This is y'all, this is like not I can't even make this up.
not at all.
Yeah,
Oh.
you already know this. It's fine. Okay. Oh, child.
We got
Let the
this.
people know.
You know, I'm Joshua and I'm a special nobody. See, I did it. It took me a moment, right, Zelda? Took us a
Oh my
moment.
god, let me let this dog out this room.
Oh gosh. Crown it. Crown it.